Hello. Today I just wanted to talk about my fitness journey and hopefully it could improve someone else's. Since I started going to the gym, it helped my perception of myself and how I view myself and my confidence levels tremendously. I felt like the gym made me more disciplined, not only mentally but also physically. And I've just been happier with myself. So hopefully this could reflect onto someone else and also improve them. So here's a little summary. I'll show some pictures of me before, me after, me now. And so I was never skinny. I was never fat. I was always overweight. I was that kid that walked when we had to run. I could barely get up the stairs. I was always out of breath. I had a turning point when I was in Zara and I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, this is it. I couldn't fit in the dress and I was like, this is it. I never want to feel like this again. So that was 6 months ago, and ever since then I felt myself improve, my confidence levels improve. So the first thing I did is go into a calorie deficit where my energy intake was lower than my energy output, so I was consuming less calories than I was burning, and that helped me. I didn't go into a big deficit because if you go into a big deficit, you'll lose muscle instead of fat. Probably you'll have lower energies, your leptin levels will be out of control, so you're more likely to binge. Leptin is a hormone that tells you when you want to, like when you're hungry. It signals to you. So once that's out of set, since you're starving yourself, it's a whole mental battle that you don't need to go through, because it's a long run. It's not short term. You cannot do this quickly or in 21 days. It's not this. So here are just a few tips that really helped me. I used to be that person that I would find the closest location to me and then I would go there. So my walking distance every day was really low, like around 3,000 to 4,000 steps, if I'm being honest. And so to improve that, what I did was I would look on the map and I would find a supermarket or a dog store that was further away, and I would set a route there and I would walk there purposely so it could be further away, so I would have more steps in. So I would try to do that as much as I could, and that definitely increased my daily steps. I found that really helpful. Also, I found what's really helpful is decreasing my portion sizes by actually using a smaller plate. So once I visually knew that my whole plate was full, then it made me feel kind of better psychologically, which is just like a subconscious thing where it's like my plate has to be full. So using smaller plates definitely helped. Also, what a big thing that helped is, this is not for everyone, for me personally worked, is to actually weigh my food, use a balance, and track my macros. So this could not be for everyone, but if you don't want to do that, look at the food labels, because it's really important to know what you're actually putting and consuming into yourself. That's a big thing, because nowadays junk food is so accessible to us. We can go downstairs, we can buy something for cheaper and easier, and it's just way more accessible to us, and we can consume it and we don't even know what we're consuming nowadays. So there's a whole pandemic with obesity, but I won't get into that. But definitely track and see what you're putting, at least see what you're putting inside your body. Try to raise your protein levels. What causes health issues? This is just like a little science lesson, but you can also skip ahead. But what causes health issues is not the fat that's outside, it's the fat that's inside. It's called visceral fat. It's the fat that surrounds your organs, and this is the fat that causes the health issues, and it's caused by a high intake of fatty foods, carbs, sugars, a high intake of salts, and it's everywhere nowadays. Junk food, that's basically what it consists of. So this is why people are becoming more and more unhealthy nowadays. So now exercising should be a minimum 3 times per week, I believe. If you want to feel like you can actually go up the stairs, then a minimum of 3 times per week. and incorporate cardio, walking. It does low intensity. It doesn't have to be high intensity stuff all the time. It doesn't need to be. But the ideal scenario is to push yourself every single day and feel like you're becoming better than the day before. I feel like that really gives you a mental headspace and clarity. Look, you're not going to see progress in a week. That's not how it works. You see progress in a month or two, 6 months. For me, I didn't even see it in the first 2 months. I was like, what's going on? But every single day you just have to show up for yourself and actually put in the work, because it will pay off. The more you put, the more you get out. It just takes time. Sometimes there's going to be days where you don't want to do it, and no, you just have to go put on your gym clothes and start somewhere. Read self-care books, improve yourself, because it's gonna sound so cheesy and so cliche, but this is how you see yourself better. This is how you have more confidence, how you have a better perception of yourself. So go to the gym, and I know it must be a little scary, but if you are at least showing up to the gym and at least doing at least 10 minutes of cardio on a treadmill, then you already are showing up. And if you just continue doing that, you'll get more and more confident. So you don't have to go into the gym and have a full-blown 2-hour session straight away. That's not what needs to happen. You just have to continue showing up until you feel like, no one's actually looking at me here. Like, I can do what I want to do, what I need to do. So it just increases your confidence levels, and it makes you feel better, lighter, and more confident. So hopefully this could help out anyone. And if you have I would love to help. I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not certified, so take it with a grain of salt, but this is what helped me, and hopefully it could help someone else.